out my fucking way. It's Black History Month.
But I think I'm just sweating in anticipation. Yeah. Amen.
When they gonna see the video, they gonna be sad. I wish we could have got down with them. Damn, you damn right you wish you could have got down with us.
Painless.
Yeah.
These works were put up for my senior studio for critique 1, and I'm going to share with you all the critique that I had. I have some audio, and I'm just gonna roll it out.
I mean, it's the first time I see your work, and I know this is like your group crit, but I'll just say a few things, and then I'll let you guys say more. But I guess I'm really struck by how it is canvas that you're printing it and blowing it up on, and I'm wondering why you're doing that. And so that's my first question, like why do that gesture of blowing something up from really small, which like it feels like the line drawings that you're doing on these small papers are immediate, you know, capturing an image of the self or another person, and that feels important. So what happens in the transformation to this large scale? And also thinking about like why aren't they just printed on paper? Why linen that is like, you know, got canvas on it? And then also I'm both like interested in the tear of the paper on the side, but also really bugged by like the fact that I can see the edges, you know? So it's like you've printed a photo on this linen and the border is there. And that makes me wonder, like, just why, like this choice, all those choices.
Can I intervene and just ask, those are very good questions. But particularly the printed on canvas question, can you give feedback on what that means to you?
I feel like the primed canvas, it mimics more of a notebook feel than if she had to do a poster, like the complete, you know, like the feel, than if it was a poster. Like I feel like it feels more like raw. I don't know, like you want to jump over.
I think that if like you are aiming to do this and not have it stretch and make it, like Dana's saying, appear like a poster, there is a lot of, you're making a lot of you're commentating on what the canvas is or how people view a canvas or how people treat a canvas. So I think it automatically connects it to that, and you're kind of like deconstructing what a canvas is or what it's been used as and using it completely differently to the point where people can't even really, I mean, when I first saw it, I had trouble understanding that it was a canvas. I was a little like, what's going on here? Or if she had printed it on or drawn it on.
But it didn't feel like a poster though, right? Because it was on canvas. Like for me, it didn't have.
Well, I think she's using a canvas in a very, very informal way. Yeah. And I think to do that, you need to be aware that you're doing that, because some people are going to see it and be like, what? Like, why?
Yeah, I can't help but think about photography and its relationship to printing on pre-gessoed linen, and what that means for like an image transfer, because you are using like a hand drawn, like you could have definitely done this large scale, but you're not. And so then I'm asking, why is it important for it to be a large scanned and printed image that is really about like a photographic image more than, it's like removing the hand from the drawing, or trying to get as far away as possible from it, which of course I love the hand and there could be like a million other different types of papers that she could have printed them with too. We can go to the fancy paper store, Karumi paper, and they have like everything you can imagine for all the possible,
We want to go in.
yeah.
But I think you can, I also enjoy gestures that I, in a way, could feel, since they are printed so clearly and so large, like I could still feel her hand, because, like, I know they're not drawn on the canvas, but I still could, like, envision her as if she was just doing it on the canvas. But I guess that, like, vision is gone when they're on the side too smaller, and I see the actual images.
It's pretty obvious that it's, I think there's no question that it's printed.
Right, but I know you can see the marks, like it's blown up enough that you can still see that, like you can very clearly see that at one point it was drawn.
Oh, yes.
You can see the hand, like,
Yeah, for sure. And there's something else that happens when the scale increases and you have the what would you call it? The key to the scale of the original by the rim of the paper out of the book. So I know it's not abstract, really. I don't think that it's a giant notebook with a giant spiral line.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. But it has the key. If you had taken that off, it wouldn't have that key. Even if it was just these two and not these, I would not the actual drawings. And then with the actual drawings, to me, it doesn't. This is just a comment. It just doesn't feel like those are installed with the same care as these. So it's hard to see it as one piece, really, in this version. And I don't. Do you want to answer Patricia's question?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was just letting you guys. Well, including the sketches, that's me just trying to figure out if I want to, because I've never done it before. But sometimes I've gone to shows where people are showing like their large repertoire of work, and sometimes they're including sketches that they have done. They're shown in a more delicate way or a more refined way, so it looks like it's just all one inclusive piece. So I'm trying to figure out right now if that actually makes sense for me. Also, I had a studio visit and we talked about metonymics, and like someone suggested that I remove myself away from like the canvas or like the square. I am interested in using other materials if it translates the concept or idea that I have like even further. But then I had to really sit and think, like, I actually really like canvas and I actually really like paper, and I don't mind, like, I've gone to shows where canvases or paintings are in a circle, like a full circle show. I don't feel like the circle canvas, triangle canvas is any better than like a square or a rectangle. I feel like it just depends on what idea you're trying to translate. Also too, like thinking about, like, I've made other pieces and it said, "Ain't y'all tired of quoting white men?" And someone had mentioned, like, I don't know how ironic this is supposed to be. And I always just think about like my points of exposure. Like my point of exposure to art or artists using canvas, and me realizing that I actually enjoy the canvas. So it's like, how can I incorporate that with also like the smaller drawings that I do? The smaller drawings I enjoy doing because psychologically in my mind, for some reason, it's like doing like, what's the word? It's like doing I don't know, they're sketches, they're fast. I don't feel so committed to them like I do with a canvas or like something else. Like I'm not gonna mess it up.
When they gonna see the video, they gonna be sad. I wish that we could have got down with them. Damn, you damn right you wish you could have got down with us.